Yeah, look, for me, I think what I've established early on in my career is that 50 overs is a long time. And having played Test cricket, you actually can take that out on there and change your gears quite easily. So in the first 10, two new balls, you got to respect that. But then if you get away, you can get on top of it, and then you can be 50 off the first 10, and then from there you set the platform for yourself, and that's the energy you feed off. And then you look to try and bat. For me, I look to try and get to 35 overs, and then from there try and put my foot down if I'm still in. So yeah, it's probably in the back of your mind. You've got a lot more time. And I think that's where in 2020 cricket I've learned a little bit as well to change my gears, especially in IPL. I learned a lot when I was playing for Sunrisers that you're able to have a lot more time than you think. And I think playing on these surfaces specifically, if you give yourself time at the back end, you could actually score big. Um, and that's where I felt today we missed a little bit with the bat. We set our platform up very, very well, and we didn't execute as well as we like as a batting unit to post what I thought 400 was probably on the cards from where we were. I think sometimes you just match up well against certain teams, and they're going to bowl you good balls. Sometimes you're going to put away those good balls. But I think you just keep backing yourself. I don't really look at any stats, or I don't look at anything of which team I have success against or not. It just so happens to be that I've scored, as you said, four consecutive hundreds, which I didn't know about until it came up in the change room. But for me, it's going out there and just doing my best every time I go out there. And I think for me, I'll probably look at someone like Shane Shah and think, oh, he probably has my measure a little bit. But he doesn't. They're the guys that you try and watch as hard as you can. Left arm swinging at about 140 k's. It's can be a difficult task to try and take on. But yeah, look, I don't really have the answer to to give you, but just go out there and try my best against each opposition. Look, I honestly thought 350 was probably par, given the fact that we know the history of this ground and a little bit of dew can come and it get a little bit easy to bat on. The guy said there was no dew out there, so that's a positive. But always in these totals, they're going to get partnerships. They're going to come out. They're going to, get some momentum going. But what happens is you see there that I know this well and truly chasing when the total up on the board and you feel that you still have to go hard, but on these venues and when you've had experience playing here, if you just back yourself, you'll get those boundaries. You don't have to beat the square men, by much, and it goes for a four. So from our perspective, I think we just stayed in the contest very well. We executed well. We got wickets at the right time, and when Iptica came in and started teeing off, you just sort of had that feeling that one was going to go to hand because it seemed like he was just keeping going as hard as he wanted to. And that's where you got to try and say, okay, I can just get my boundary, try and milk the rest of the over. And that's what we felt that's all they needed was one boundary, one risk and over, and then it can milk it. But fortunately enough, we created a bit more pressure and, yeah, they're going after it